although the winds were quite gusty earlier this afternoon, current wind speeds across the South Plains 10 miles an hour here in Lubbock, a little bit lower across the southwestern South Plains with Seminole currently at 9 miles per hour. Still quite gusty in Gale at 18 miles per hour, but generally those wind speeds will be on the decrease tonight, which will really help those overnight low temperatures dip down below freezing. Now, as far as the weather headlines goes, looking forward over the next few days, we're seeing the cooler temperatures arriving into the South Plains. So for those of you who are really asking, well, where is the snow in December weather? Well, unfortunately, we're going to stay dry over the next several days, but some cooler temperatures arriving heading into Wednesday and Thursday. On the order of a few weak cool fronts, breezy conditions develop by Thursday afternoon, and then a big warm up heading into this weekend, as well as some more breezy conditions on tap for us. Now, as far as a broad perspective of the national radar right now, just seeing some high clouds streaming in across the South Plains, really just keeping our weather quiet and tranquil. Now, the active weather has been across the western U.S. Right now, a frost advisory for portions of the Los Angeles basin heading into early Wednesday morning for temperatures dipping right below that freezing mark. It's quite unusual for Southern California to see that, and Denver just really got plummeted by a major snowstorm over the past few days or so, but all quiet weather across the South Plains and really for much of the East Coast as well. Dry and warm conditions all the way in portions of New York City and Boston. Temperatures in those mid to upper 50s, 40 currently here in Lubbock, and a balmy 70 in Houston right now. You have to go into the Intermountain West to really find the bulk of that cold air, which on the arrival of a few cold fronts over the next few days or so will keep our temperatures in check. But as far as snowfall forecast goes, you have to go way up into the northern plains, and that's where it will stay over the next week or so. So really, we're not going to see any major changes in our weather, just on the order of a few degrees cooler as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. So high temperatures for your Wednesday topping out into those upper 40s, 49 here in Lubbock, looking at those low to mid 40s across the northwest and some lower 50s across the rolling plains. And for your overnight lows heading into Thursday morning as you're waking up, heading out the door, looking at 29 here in Lubbock, mid to upper 20s across the northwestern South Plains, including in Dimmitt and Friona at 24, and then looking at those lower 30s over portions of the Caprock and upper 20s across the southwestern South Plains. Now, as far as Thursday temperatures go, a little cooler than what we'll see on Wednesday. We'll see high temperatures struggling to only make it out of the mid to upper 40s for most areas. Could see a few lower 50s across the extreme southeastern South Plains, including in Snyder at 51. But overnight tonight here in Lubbock, we'll see a temperature right around 25 degrees. So clear and cold conditions to dominate our weather. Dry weather continues all the way into the next 7 days or so, so really not seeing any major changes in the forecast there, although we will check after Christmas because models are trying to pick up on some precipitation heading in after Christmas. But for this week, we'll just have to get with the dry weather conditions, breezy conditions, so could see some elevated fire weather conditions heading into Saturday and Sunday. But after a few days of cool weather, we warm it right back up into those